So where do you like to go eat?
Okay, so this question is like a little interesting for me because I like to go out to eat, but I usually end up eating things that I feel guilty about later. When I'm at home, I really just eat super clean. Like, I have like jars of nuts. I literally like just get the bulk ones and then just pour them in jars because I like the way it looks. You know, you put them in little jars. And fruit. I have like bowls of fruit. Like too much fruit. It goes bad. And I feel bad about that too. I have a lot of shame in my life, I just realized. Sorry. Anyway, but where do I like to go out to eat? This place called Como.
Okay.
Because I like beautiful things. This restaurant is just so beautiful. The people are beautiful. The location is beautiful. It's in the Carolina Point. It's right on the water, so there's like a yacht club, and you see people going around there like little ski-doo things, and there's fire pits, and like you walk in, and you feel like you're walking into Italy, because like right when you walk in, there's like stone archways, and on this side they like make the pasta in-house, and they have like a stick, and they like fold the pasta over the stick, and it's just like it's authentico. Yeah. And then the staff, like, they remember your name, like your family, you know, coming in, they don't actually sound like that, but in my mind that's the vibe. So, you know, I go and like I'm a lone eater. I eat out a lot by myself, right? So it's like I can sit at the bar. They know me, they're friendly, they talk to me. They're my friends.
See your nuts and fruits, I'm gonna go eat with my friends.
Exactly.
Are you into books or podcasts or anything like that?
So I am. So I used to work at an antiquarian bookstore at one time in my life. I love books. Like, I'm a person, I spend money on books and plants.
What books do you recommend? What two books do you recommend?
Oh man. So I think one of my favorite books is I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings by Maya Angelou.
Okay.
Oh man. Another one I would recommend to people. I mean, I like that one, but what would I recommend? What are you into?
Just what are you into?
What am I into?
Yeah.
Okay. So I bought an heirloom book for the children I don't have. When I worked at that antiquarian bookstore, I was like, man, if I have some kids, I'm gonna pass this book down.
Yeah.
But it's like this freaking amazing book. Okay, so it was written in like the 1600s. Okay, by Sir Francis Drake, who was like this
explorer guy, right?
Yeah. Exactly. Extraordinaire, you know, astrologist, doctor, explorer, like he did it all, okay? One of the things that I found fascinating about him is he wrote this, it's called The New Atlantis. And in that era, according to the guy that I worked for, okay, so he was a historian, he has his master's degree in like Celtic history and Native American history, but like this guy was like so interesting and weird. I loved Sam so much. Anyway, so Sam told me that Sir Francis Drake, that like he's this guy who wrote The New Atlantis to kind of, he was working for Queen Elizabeth, okay? And it would have been treason for him to like talk about democracy under a monarchy, like, right? So he wrote this fictionary tale about these people that were on a ship, and they like, boom, they shipwrecked on this island, they got lost at sea, and it was like, whoa, this is a place we never knew existed, right? And these people came in from the inner parts of the island and met them on the shores and like took care of them and were kind to them and were very methodical in their treatment of them, and how they started to reveal some of the information about what their culture was like. And apparently this culture, they had people that would travel to different places in the world undercover in disguise and take the best information from all of these places and bring it back to their little secret world. And this book was written in the 1600s, and they were talking about genetic modification. They were talking about like scientific feats that like compare to the same stuff we're doing today. And they had a democracy, right? So he was basically sharing ideas about a different government system and how to basically treat people when they come to your country, right? Like, and hey, do we want to let you in, right? Like, you need to know how we operate. You can either be here and be part of us forever and ever and ever, or you can kick rocks and good luck on your way back to wherever you came from, right? Probably not going to make it.
So the way around it was a hypothetical democracy, or he
created in a fictional story, just like when we watch these movies and we get brainwashed into like what our future's supposed to be and who we are in the world. He created this fictional story to hide these ideas about what a government would look like outside of a monarchy. And our forefathers actually utilized that manifesto to establish the American democracy and what they believed. And he was actually instrumental in establishing the oldest scientific membership club in Europe, that, you know, where they believed that America was going to be the new Atlantis. They believed that America was going to be the hope of humanity, and through science that we would free humanity from all of the things that create war and enslave us, and we'd have, live forever and all the things through science, right? And so he was basically writing his ideas about the types of scientific experiments and ideas and thoughts and democracy that he wanted for America. And our founding fathers, they referenced him, a couple of them referenced him as being one of the most influential thinkers in their efforts to create.
Now I want to read the book.
Yeah.